Hello. Hello. Hello, friends. Friendship. Hi. How you guys? How you do? How you do? Yeah. You're alive. Well, that, you know what? That's better than being not alive. What's really funny is Twitch is bitching about my bitrate, but there's nothing wrong with my bitrate. It's just being a potato because it wants to be. So yes, today I'm in glorious 60 FPS. That was January. You ever feel like you just drift on through life? You don't exist. You're just kind of like, I am here, but my awareness is just not. That's how I feel sometimes. Hey. Oh, yeah. Happy World Book Day! Happy, 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 happy World Book Day! Happy World Book Day! I love books. I love books, and I'm annoyed that World Book Day is used for mostly children. What about the adults who love books as well? Encouraging more adults! You finished Homer's The Odyssey this morning. I've never read The Odyssey, actually, funnily enough. I was trying to make my way through a classic of The Hobbit, because I've actually never read Lord of the Rings. Or The Hobbit, so I was trying to audiobook listen to The Hobbit for a while, but it's been difficult, because when I listen to an audiobook, I can't really do anything else, because I have to spend so much time concentrating on the audiobook. Can't look at anything else. I thought, oh, audiobooks. My time to shine. The multitask is here. Can't multitask. How did you find The Odyssey? What is it actually about? Without giving too much away, I suppose. I do have my tome of Empire of the Vampire in front of me. I'm not finished it. I'm still reading it. But I'm in near the end because I am on page 576 and there are that's a map. Don't spoil yourself, don't spoil yourself, don't spoil yourself, don't spoil yourself. 719 pages. So I'm almost there. I'm almost at the end. But then I've also been if I get this one out too. I also have been reading Tears of the Wolf by Elizabeth Wheatley as well. And on this one, I'm on chapter 12. So I'm about like 30 or so % in way for the book, which is also pretty good. I did a terrible job of reading Xenos. I did not finish it. I couldn't. I think I need to read it physically rather than on my Kindle. You're starting Homer's The Iliad tomorrow? Jeez, that's an undertaking. Well, good luck. I do kind of need to read these books. I need to read some kind of classic ones that everyone knows, that everyone wants, that everyone ought to be reading. But I'm not very good at. This will be the 5th time you've read through it? Oh my god. What? Why? Why do you read it so much? I mean, I've read... Okay, so there's a book from my childhood that I read a lot, which is called Midnight by Jacqueline Wilson. And I don't know what my fascination is of it, to be honest. It's not a very long book, but I read it constantly. By the way, completely weird question. Just because Twitch is bitching, saying the stream is not of the greatest quality, is the stream okay? Is it holding up all right? Like, other than my model dipping behind a microphone every so often and pinging up, like, does it sound okay? Does it look okay? Like when I do this. It's fine? Alright, well Twitch, stop being such a cunt. Stop bitching about things. Greek. Oh yeah, you know what? I've not read anything of Greek mythology. Hold on. So, Homer, Odyssey. No, Odyssey. So the Odyssey is one of two major ancient Greek epic poems attributed to Homer. It is one of the oldest surviving works of literature and remains popular with modern audiences. Okay. Like the Iliad, the Odyssey is divided into 24 books. Oh god. It follows the Greek hero and king of Ithaca? Odysseus and his homecoming journey after the 10-long-year Trojan War. Oh, it takes about the Trojan War. His journey from Troy to Ithaca lasts an additional 10 years, during which time he encounters many perils and all of his crewmates are killed. Ithaca. Okay, it's Ithaca. I wasn't quite sure because it's got the thing. Odyssey was first written down in Homeric Greek in around the 8th or 7th century BC, and by the mid-6th century BC had become part of the literally canon. Oh, it added the age to it. It didn't type it on my phone, so it's Ith. Okay, Ithaca. Ithaca. I'm not very good at pronouncing things. Is not my forte. Okay, man, I've never read it, but I probably ought to at some point because, like, realistically, it would probably be a good idea to just read something. You read it enough, and in the 90s there was a 2-part made-for-TV movie. I think I may have seen some of that, but I'm not quite sure because I know enough of it. But then for some reason just don't I just don't have the other stuff. I just don't know enough about it. I need to read it. At the end of the day, that's... So yeah. I'll have to read it at some point. It's one of the things that I gotta read. I mean, how many books do I have that I have looked and said, yes, I want to read this? It's a long one. I bet it is. I bet it is, because... I mean, it took me... I don't know how long it's taken me to get through Empire of the Vampire. But it's definitely taken me a while. Yes, I have indeed read today. Shush. And I will be reading that today as well, too. Right, hold on. How many... In my want to read is 113 books. There was a book that I actually found called The Foxwife, which doesn't have, like, it's a bit weird on its ratings, but it's set in, I think it's of, I want to say Chinese, but I'm not entirely sure if it's Chinese. But the author is Yangzi Tu. Well, in a twist, I've also read all of the Shadowhunters and Mortal Instruments books as well. I was bored and didn't have cable. Oh, wow. You read all of them? So I've read City of Bones. Oh, Mortal Instruments. I did watch some of the show when it came out because I'd read the books first. Mortal Instruments books. I'll tell you exactly what I've read when I look at them. No, I don't want to buy them. I just want to look at the list. Okay, I've read City of Bones, City of Ashes. I believe I read City of Glass. Did I? I think I dropped off on the fourth one. I don't know, because there was a reading list in which you read one of the... the prequel books between the normal ones as well. So there was like one of the prequel books. Oh, there's fucking, yeah, bloody Clary. Or Clary. No one could make up their mind if she Clary or Clary. But I found it easier to read, so I was reading the Mortal Instruments and then the Throne of Glass series at the same time. And I had an easier time reading the Throne of Glass series. That I didn't finish either. But that I actually finished on a finished book. I finished it. It was because I didn't have money to get the next ones. And then I fell off of reading in general. Where was the companion? It was not the companion books. I have to as well. Yeah, Clockwork Angel. That's where I fell off. So I was in the Infernal Devices. Yeah. I'd read through Bones, Ashes, and Glass, and then the next one to read was Clockwork Angel. I was in Clockwork Angel. I have a nice box set collector's edition of the Infernal Devices, and as far as people say, they are the actual better books. So I probably do need to go back and try and read and finish it, because I'm gonna feel it's incomplete, and while it's not here, if I see it, I'm going to have a bad time. I'm the same. I really do need to finish a series. It was the reason why, even though I disliked Twilight, I read the book, finished the books, and finished the movies. Even though I was not enjoying myself, I just wanted to laugh. At least the last one gave me a good giggle at the CGI baby. Oh. I'm very sorry. It was a teenager. It was a bad time. It was a bad time. It was just... Being a teenager kind of... It does that too. Ugh. My condolences. We were all young once. We were all young. Oh my god. AliExpress. I do not need a notification for every single part of my order. Just tell me that you've shipped it. The entire thing. Once, and that's it. God. We ordered more deck boxes. I've got a problem. Because we made like 3 more decks. I need my phone, actually. So yes. I did not make it through Xenos. I think... How far did I make it? I think I made it like into 3 chapters. And I'm not sure how I felt about that. Hello, Transgal Brooklyn. How you doing? Welcome. Welcome to the Zanko Tea House. We have on our menu today tea, cakes, coffee, if you're into that. I say that, but I drink far more coffee than ever now. And books. Yesterday it was bananas with the skin on. Today is more chill. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. So yeah, I didn't finish Xenos. I really struggled. I think had I read it in physical form, I'd have had an easier time. But this first chapter, it wasn't like a chapter, like prologue or whatever it was. This description thing of like a video thing didn't really work with how my Kindle is formatted. Now, I've read things on my Kindle before and had no problem. But this was not a book that I could read physically. So I've given up for now, but I will come back to it because I like the premise of it. But I don't think I'm going to read it for March. I don't think I'm going to continue for a little while. I may have to come back to it and just read the whole thing as a series. The whole chunk. When you were young, you were fascinated by mythology and history, so you've read a lot of books on Greek and Roman mythology. Also, you watched the entire series of Hercules, The Legendary Journeys, and Xena Warrior Princess. I've never watched Xena Warrior Princess, but my whole thing was more about, like, witchcraft. So I like watching things with witches and fairies and things like that. I liked it the more fantastical, like, myth part of mythology. I did actually want to study mythology in university for a while. And then I realized very quickly that I was not going to do anything with my life if I did that. So, unfortunately, I just didn't. When you hit teenage years, you started your love affair with science fiction. Honestly, understandable. Science fiction books are, like, a little more difficult for me. Because I like space stuff, but it has to be very spacey, very alien-y. I think with taking a Warhammer book is probably one of my first ones was a bad idea because I had little context to most things, and I think you needed a little bit of, it felt like you needed to have a little bit of pre-knowing of some things of Warhammer's lore, and I had none. I had none. I own a box of Slanesh. I know they're space marines. And that's it. The only thing I understand, which the book did talk about a lot, was Inquisitors. But there was so much exposition. There was so much information thrown at you so quickly and so fast. I had to understand this planet and its people and then care about them in like the space of 2 minutes. And it was too much. So I think I'm going to try and give Red Rising a trial at one point. I've heard Red Rising is pretty good. So, you know, that's one I'm gonna try. You spend so much time on sufficient velocity with the sci-fi world building, but frick, if I remember any of it. Warhammer is more on the fantasy side than the science fiction, and I always had a problem reading fantasy books. Well, I see. I would disagree from Xenos, but fair enough. We will at some point during the stream discuss what book we want to read for March, because this is technically my it is technically our end of February reading club stream where we talk about the book. I think Warhammer has that kind of almost trying to be blend of science fiction with fantasy. I know it's hard to kind of, my impression of science fiction is kind of like a futuristic modern day world where we've met aliens. That's my generalistic view of it, and Warhammer fits into that. You don't really get to talk about books very much. You don't run in circles that read very often. You can talk to me about books anytime you want to. I love talking about books. I can't give you much insight to most things, but the things that I have read, I mean, I think one of my, honestly, a book that I'm rating really highly, and I haven't even finished it yet, but I'm almost at the end of it, and I've bought the sequel already. I've bought the sequel already because I need to have it. I need to read it. Is Empire of the Vampire by J. Kristoff. And it is definitely a very fantasy. It's very dark. There is artwork in it. There's actual artwork in it, and it's really pretty. The artist did a really good job, honestly. This book I have is from the library. Sorry, you'll hear me slapping the book about as I look at things. But it's a hefty book. It's a tome. But I mean, it's like 700 and something, like just over 700 pages. Like, it could be smaller. It's not exactly a Brandon Sanderson book. But it was very easy to read. It didn't feel like I was reading a tome. It felt like I was just reading a normal book, but there's a lot to it. And there's some chapters where they feel kind of just there, but you need these little bits of slowdown because there's so much shit that happens. They're little small bits of slowdown, whereas every other time there's something happening. Because even when they came back from like a hunt, and you're thinking, okay, so they're gonna have a bit of slowdown now, and the next day there was like no slowdown. It was like a chapter of slowdown of that evening, and the next day they were off again. I'm like, oh my god, how are these people not burning out? Why? Oh my god, if that happened to me, I think I'd die. So yeah, I don't know where it's going to go in the second one, whether it'll keep the interview style, because what it is the main character is basically recounting a tale to a vampire historian, and there's banter with them. It's like Interview with a Vampire, but modern day. I mean, it's written in the modern day. I mean, I like the one that Anne Rice wrote as well. I have it in Portuguese, actually. I have a really nice edition of it in Portuguese. It was a really nicely well-written book, but I think this takes this concept of it and makes it better. It's also very graphical. There was talk of vampire drinking blood from penis. But I mean, I think it works with... It's very... It doesn't pull the wool over your eyes. Like, there's no curtain. You get to see everything. But I still have unanswered questions. I still need things to know. There are things that I don't understand. And I need to know them. I need to understand them. Where are they? What are they do? It's too much. So... The Tears of the Wolf that I'm reading is from an independent author called Elizabeth Wheatley. Now, this is the first book I ever got of hers. She's meant to be, so she's more like a fantasy romance. She doesn't call it romantasy, which I think is just dumb as a genre anyway. Everyone on the internet that reads books now is going to come for me. Fantasy romance, but it's mainly I would say it's more of a romance with fantasy elements, and I'm not usually a big romance fan. I'm devouring this. I don't know, the way she writes it's a marriage of convenience, like, and it's Viking stuff, and I've never read anything about Vikings before. There's doggies in it, there's puppies, and they talk telepathic puppies. So I'm just kind of sinking into it, and it's going to be done in like a week. Because I started reading this on... When did I start reading this? I'll tell you when I started reading this. When did I start reading you? Tell me. Tell me. Was it like the 11th? No, it wasn't the 11th. Was it in March or was it in February? Okay, I started reading this on Monday. I started reading it on Monday and I am at chapter 12. Yeah, I am almost... Okay, I'm more than 30% in. I'm closer to halfway than I thought. So yeah, if this one is not finished... I say it would just be just slightly over a week for me to finish this one. But I mean, this one's like 300 and something pages. It's not that much. Don't normally devour books like this. I usually take my time. I'm a slow reader, which kind of sucks because if I ever wanted to properly make just book content, I'd have to learn how to read faster with my current job, which I just can't do. I'd end up just reviewing books that I've read ages ago. But then I have to reread them to remember them, which is the whole other problem. So yeah, that's the only issue. But yeah, I don't expect that this will take me much more than over a week to read, to be honest. I need to finish, my friend... she lent me her copy of Witchcraft for Wayward Girls because that came out fairly recently. So I need to read that too. I need to read that. So I'll probably read that after Empire of the Vampire. And so that I don't hold onto a copy for too long, I'll read that and then I'll come back and read Empire of the Damned. And then I will have to buy my own copy of Empire of the Vampire. Because I can't just have the sequel. It's a bit of a problem. I remember doing that one time. I bought a book thinking, oh, this looks pretty. This looks interesting. And I didn't realize it was a sequel. So I had bought the A Dragon's Promise, or The Dragon's Promise. And the cover was gorgeous. That's what drew me to it. And I read the back and I thought, oh my god. It's about a dragon. There's a cute girl. There's a dragon. She's a princess. She has this power. And then it turns out it is the sequel to Six Crimson Cranes. So I had to buy the first one as well. God, don't you hate it when you buy a book and you think, right, a standalone. This is going to be excellent. And then it's not. Then it's just not a standalone. As a kid, you hated reading. I was not like that. I was very much encouraged to read. Oh yeah, I remember you said that your school did that because you moved schools and they had like a reading age thing and you had to prove it, and it was so dumb. World Book Day is about encouraging kids to read. Not to disencourage them. That's not they clearly did not embrace what World Book Day is. How dare you, honestly. I didn't actually have any ideas for books to vote for the book thing. I want to pick standalones or something small, like shorter reads, and something to stand alone. You start reading for a while when you were 16 because you were massively into Stephen King at that point. Every reader has their Stephen King moment. And I was reading Stephen King's Desperation there. I was reading Stephen King's Desperation. There's a part in that book that describes a man peeing on the side of the road, and my classmates thought that was hilarious and started reading it in class. So the book got confiscated, and I was told I couldn't bring any more Stephen King books in. That's so stupid. That's really stupid. It's like, well, how about you punish the kids for being tossers? Don't punish the kid who reads. And then they complain why kids don't read. And it's like, well, this is why. And your school never considered comics as reading? Then why are they in the school library? Yeah. I don't get that. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. Like, why do these things? Oh, yeah. John Grisham. Oh, yeah. I don't think I've ever read any of John Grisham's stuff. I do want to read some of John Gwynne. I've not read John Gwynne, but I do want to read John Gwynne. A hunter must hunt. Well, I ain't hunting today. Because I didn't have time to download anything. I'm going to try on Saturday to do Monster Hunter. But I don't guarantee that it works. Pretty much every single one of his things have to do with lawyers and courtrooms. Yeah, I was never much of a fan of, like, those as TV shows. So I don't think I would do it well for books, either. The last bit, hold on. Your school had the entire book series of Captain Underpants. Oh my god, I've never read Captain Underpants, but my school had Horrid Henry books. And I think I'm pretty sure that I had a whole ass set of Horrid Henry books. The last book you read was Before the Storm. What's Before the Storm about? Never read it because I've seen some teachers shame the student for not reading a real book. That's not how you do it. Everyone has their own preferences. I mean, like, look, I judge romance readers a lot. Right? I do not like pure romance books. If it's, you know, if there's a, you know, if there's a plot happening and there's a romance subplot, I'm fine with it. But if romance is the and only part in the book, I cannot. And I used to make fun of romance readers. You know what? I don't care anymore. Like, yeah, I'll make fun, poking about it and things like that. But at the end of the day, read what you enjoy. Read what you enjoy and what you like. A WoW BFE prequel book. Ah. Well, I'll explain why I have never read it. And why I don't even know about it. Your most treasured book and the reason why you read it so much. The book looks like it's been read to death. It's a copy of Harvard Classics, The Odyssey from 1976. You believe your mother bought it from you from a used bookstore. Oh. That was the thing. I ended up going to a pre-loved bookstore. For those who didn't see, it is in the Discord. In the little book section. If you go up a bit, there's some pictures from the bookstore. And I bought A Natural History of Dragons and 2 Jenny Wirtz books, which is Traitor's Knot, which is from the it's from the Alliance of Light arc in the War of Light and Shadow, and then a standalone book of To Ride Hell's Chasm, which looks really interesting. She illustrates her own books as well. They had the whole series of Artemis Fowl in there, and they had this really odd looking set of the Live Ship Traders series as well from Robin Hobb, and I've never seen these covers before, but they were really cool, so I'm probably gonna go back again this weekend. The War of the Ancients trilogy is peak. I mean, I remember you showing me the romance books, like the Romance War book. Well, what's it called again? I have it on my Kindle. It's very big. Most of Christie Golden books. Romance of the Three Kingdoms, that's it. Most of the Christie Golden books are good. Ooh. Don't like romance, but you do like about one-sided relationships. I tend to read for romance. I tend to read manga. It's not a romance book. But I tend to read manga for my romance now because just, I don't know, the Western culture of romance just kind of sucks. It's not fun. I don't enjoy it. But, you know, maybe Asia got where it is. Ugh. I'm trying to sew the frog a little bit, and it's actually working a lot better with these new needles that I got. Yeah, it's just a romanticization of the period. But I do find that it's a funny name. Well, yeah, well, of course things get depressing. It's a book. Good storytelling has depressing moments. I don't think I'd ever have anything that's like fully lighthearted. What kind of book should we read for March? Like, does anyone have any suggestions? But no, I like bad science fiction other than Star Trek, which I read all the books for. I like movies like Battlefield Earth, which is a horrible movie, but it's fun for me. Fall of Reach. How long is it? It was printed in 2001. It's a military science fiction novel by Eric Nyland, set in the Halo universe and acts as a prelude to Halo Combat Evolved. Oh! The Flood. Okay. I do like my horror books. Is it by Ian? Who is the author? Books can be read in any order. Because it's bringing up an Ian Rankin book. William? Okay. Ah, it's a Halo book. Okay. William Dietz. Storm Rage. Is that another one? That's... Boo-doo-doo-doo. Wait, this is a World of Warcraft book. I don't want to read World of Warcraft. I mean, how long are these books? Okay, that's 552 pages for The Flood. And same for The Fall of Reach. So it's not too bad on length. It's doable. Yeah. I would maybe stick to, for a Halo book, I would stick for Fall of Reach then. Yeah, which would be better because I've only played the first one. It's all I've had time for. It's the first one. Oh, I don't ever have time. I wish I didn't work so much sometimes. Oh, this is so much cleaner with a better needle. Oh my god. This works so much better with a proper darning needle. I'm stitching this crochet frog together, and I have found that having a proper darning needle does actually help. And pins to pin things in place. Like, it actually feels attached, which is honestly a wild concept. I will show you guys the frog. Okay, right. So for Halo, for one, okay, well, I'm making an executive decision that a contender that people can vote for is Fall of Reach for Halo, okay? That's true. I could do that. Could do that, right. Fall of Reach is one. I'm trying to stay away from trilogies and things like that. As much as War of the Ancients. What is War of the Ancients? Trilogy. Is this another WoW thing? Oh, it sure is. It'd be nice to reread the book again. Book one. What's book one? 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 So Arthur's book? I mean, what I'll do is I'll, if you guys give me book suggestions, and then I'll put a poll up in Discord. Again. So probably do like, I think I'm gonna stick to three this time, so that we don't get a duplication or like a double contender. So I'll stick to 3. But basically, I'm taking the suggestions. Arthur's Rise of the Lich King is a retelling of the Warcraft 3 campaign. Well, considering how they have fucked Warcraft 3. And how I had kind of wanted to play it. Might be an idea to read that. Hold on, let me have a little look. What's it called? Arthur's Rise of the Lich King. Okay, 312 pages, not too long. Can you read it as like a standalone? Because it's preceded by Night of the Dragon and it's followed by the Shattering. Okay. Do you need to have... I take it you don't have to have any previous, like, knowledge of, like, Warcraft or anything to read it. Okay. Because I wanted to... Because I would have absolutely no knowledge. I would know nothing. Belgrade? What's Belgrade? Ooh. If you like playing Warcraft 3 without playing other Warcraft games. Okay. Can't look up titles. Okay. Let's take a look at the Bell. The Bell series. That's true. I mean, Nat actually has the Witcher books, but they're in Portuguese. Oh my god, he's eating toast now. Fuck's sake. Nat.
Yeah.
We're talking about books for our March read.
Yeah.
There has been a suggestion for one of the Witcher books. For the first Witcher book.
The first Witcher book's pretty good.
Okay. So far we've got Halo, The Fall of Reach, and then a World of Warcraft, Arthur's Rise of the Lich King. Belgrade? Okay, let me see if I can find Bell. I mean, Nat's read the first of the Witcher book, and he's in the second one, I believe.
Yes, I am.
Yes, he's in the second one, and he really liked the first one. Is it by David Eddings, Kai? Pawn of Prophecy, Queen of Sorcery, Magician's Gambit, Castle of Wizardry. Ah, okay. This is a very long series. Okay, but it's the same... The first one is of the same thing. Sucks that the offer is a total prick. Oh. Encourage people to read the rest. Alright. I can't choose between that and The Witcher, so we're just gonna have 4. Used to read Vampire System, which was nice. I mean, if you give me suggestions, I'll put them maybe in for the next one. Book, not show. I want the first one. The Saga of Darren Shan? Cirque du Freak, a living nightmare. Oh, the book 2 is called The Vampire's Assistant. I'm very confused. Okay, let's see. What's Pawn of Prophecy got? Let's see. A battle coming, and the battle shall be decided at the fate of the world. Must tell of the ancient wars of gods and men and powerful object, the orb, that ended the bloodshed. As long as it was held by the line of Riva, it would assure the peace. But dark force has stolen the orb, and the prophecies tell of war. Young farm boy Garion knows nothing of myth or fate, but then the mysterious old storyteller visits his aunt, and they embark on a sudden journey. Pursued by evil forces with only a small band of companions they can trust, Garion begins to doubt all he thought he knew. Ponder the orb! MacGuffins. The first book doesn't really leave much of a hook for the sequel. Okay. Speaking of prick, we could do H.P. Lovecraft. I don't have my special edition of all the short stories, so we're not doing H.P. Lovecraft yet. Should change orb to McGuffin. I do love my Lovecraft. I will have to show you guys the really nice version of like the short stories I have. Net's seen it. He knows how pretty it is. Also, Net, come here a second. Completely unrelated. With a darning needle, look how clean this stitching is.
Nice.
It's much better. It's much easier to stitch. And with the pinning. It looks cohesive.
There we go.
So there we go. World War Z. Nah. I don't know. I don't know about that one, Chief. Oh, is the book actually good? The people I spoke to said the movie was actually alright. Okay. I'm definitely going to put in The Witcher and The Fall of Reach. Do we want to have the ability to vote for Pawn of Prophecy? It's an older book, which I do prefer older books, I will say. It was first published in 82. The ones on the chopping block, potentially, for other things. If we think of other things, is the Arthur's Rise of the Lich King and Pawn of Prophecy. I mean, we can have Pawn of Prophecy if we really want to talk about MacGuffins and the Orb. I will happily do that. Even just reading the Battle of Yonkers is better than most zombie books. World War Z book 1 is one of the best zombie written. I've never read a zombie book, actually. I mean, kind of the whole point of this, I suppose, is to expand our reading. But I also want to recommend things. You withdraw your candidate, do the zombies. Are you sure? Okay. Right. World War Z book. on Goodreads? So, is it World War Z, an oral history of the zombie war? Is that the book? The second book gets more ratings. Okay. Hello, Alcohol. Welcome. Thank you very much for the raid. I hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good stream. I don't know if I have... Huh. That's a very odd message. Apparently there's a second book. Yeah. World War Z, The Lost Files, a companion to the abridged edition. Sounds like a supplementary book. It gets better ratings. Fans of Max Brooks' original abridged recording of World War Z and oral history of the zombie war will be thrilled to add this companion piece to their audio library. Offering listeners 5 hours of previously unrecorded content, World War Z The Lost Files features 21 Hollywood A-list actors and sci-fi fan favorites performing stories not included in the original abridged edition. Yeah, it's like a director's cut. It gets more ratings. But wiggle full of glee. It's like, ooh. Book. Bookie. Love Bookie. We do love a book. Okay, right. What is the... I need the Witcher books in order. Where's the Goodreads? It's a bunch of interviews. Ooh. Okay. Let's be a bit odd. So is the first Witcher book called The Blood of Elves? It's called Blood of Elves. Well, it says Witcher 1 there, so I'm guessing that is a yes. Geralt of Rivia, the cunning assassin known as the Witcher, has been waiting for the birth of a prophesized child. Prophesized child! It's a classic. We all love a prophesized child. I'm not very good with interview books, so we'll see how it goes. Ooh. You've been watching the 13-hour cutscene Witcher movie to understand the plot. I've never played The Witcher, and I've never read it. I've never watched it, so I really know very little about The Witcher. And I know it's one of those things where it's a moment of time where I have to do this. The problem is, I'm like Shockwave. If I start a series, I'm going to have to read it. About a kid who is a magical thief. Ooh, that's a good point. I'm not sure. He doesn't believe in magic, but he's surrounded by it. I think the other concepts for a book that I know of, but I can't remember what it is. But I do know of like a magical thief kind of thing. Suddenly I'm reminded of a fan fiction. Ah, yes. No, we're not putting fan fiction in here. You can have a fan fiction day if you want to. Not writing off fan fiction. I'm just saying that, you know, we've got to draw the line somewhere. I'm not spending my life back on AO3 again. Fan friction! Ooh la la! Okay, right. 2 books that we're saying yes to. Fall of Reach and Blood, and Witcher 1. You guys are desperate for World War Z, so... Absolutely not, but those plot points sound heckin' familiar. Yeah, they sound familiar to me too, which is kind of half the problem. It's a bit worrying. Oh yeah, the Ko-fi. I never addressed this. There's a bar at the top of the stream, up there. I want to get this really pretty hand cam, and I'm... Oh! I have read the first book of Artemis Fowl. I love Artemis Fowl. So I've read the first book, and I was almost finished the second one. My series of Artemis Fowl are back in Scotland. Yeah. So Nat loves Artemis Fowl, and he's the one that got me to read it. So I mean, I would be okay with rereading Artemis Fowl again. I've never read Percy Jackson, actually. So I'll do one or the other as the 4th book. If you really want one of them, because I think they're both, I've read Alex Rider a little bit, actually, I'm pretty sure. Or did I read Alex Rider? I don't remember. Don't remember. But yeah, I will give you guys this. You can put Artemis Fowl or Percy Jackson into the running, but you only got one. Oh, we've got ads. Hang on, guys, it's an ad break. I'm just gonna do a little crochet thing. Ad break, ad break. There is an ad break. I still hate ads, 'cause they fucking suck. Ooh. Do, 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 do. Oh. I'm honestly just, while the ads are happening, I'm fixing a little crochet thing. I'm sewing an arm onto my frog. And I want to make sure it's really in here. Wouldn't Dune be too long? No! Well, thug. Hmm. Oh dear, I've done something bad. All right, we're back. We're back. I fucked up with something, but it's fine. It's fine. Hold on, let me just see if I can put this back in. Yes. No. Oh god, I hate pins. My eye fell off. On the frog. On the frog. There we go. I think he's kind of fixed. Well, how long is Dune? Because I don't want something massive. Because, like, people got to read this in a month. If I can open my pin box again. Please don't go everywhere. Oh, God. Is it this way? Oh, I'm opening it the wrong way. That's what's happening. A classic Avicenko moment. Doing something the wrong way. Okay. Now let me see how long Dune is. No, I'd want to finish it. Ooh. No, Dune is out. It's too long. Okay. We have Fall of Reach, The Witcher 1, World War Z. Do you guys want... Do you want Artemis Fowl? Or would you rather have Percy Jackson? Or would you rather have the World of Warcraft one? Bram Stoker's Dracula. Okay, hold on. It'll probably be easy enough for people to access. That's old enough that we could probably... Yeah, I can get it on Wikisource. It's about 400, like... the last chapter starts on page 400, pretty much. So it might be a bit too long, but we could maybe do that one on stream. Could do that one on stream for some funsies. The original Frankenstein's monster is not that bad. I don't know. Some people said it was fine, and some people said it wasn't. Narn. Yeah, but you can't start with Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe. That's the second one. It's 280 Frankenstein. I think I read the Narnia books, funnily enough. What was the first one? Oh, was the first one actually The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? Wasn't there a first one? I thought The Magician's Nephew was the first one. Oh, he didn't write them in order. Fans of the series have strong opinions of the order in which the book should be read. The issue revolves around the placement of The Magician's Nephew. I thought The Magician's Nephew was the first one. Yeah, so apparently The Magician's Nephew and The Horse and his boy in the series are the two. Both are set significantly earlier in the story of Narnia than the publication order and fall somewhat outside the main story arc connecting the others. The reading order of the other 5 books is not disputed. Yeah, because then you have... After Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Prince Caspian always comes. Just go to publish order. I mean, by publish order, then you read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Yeah, oh, yeah, the kid... wasn't it Edmund? Wasn't it Edmund that was really into Turkish Delight? And that's how the queen... The White Queen got him. I don't remember much of the other books. I remember reading The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe a bunch. He's a child. What did you expect? Children are morons. You know what? The last book's gonna be one of mine. I'm gonna pick something from my want to read. Let's see. No, I'm not gonna do fucking Twilight. Fuck off. Oh, that's a bit too long. That's a bit too long. I've already had to read fucking one time. I don't have to do. No, I don't want to read 50 Shades. No. Oh, that's a bit too big. Damn it. Oh, that's massive. Oh my god. No. Cause it's not even sexy. Like, it's just shit. It's just a broken, toxic, disgusting relationship. Why would I get crucified? Crucified. Jeez. Why didn't... That was an invitation for sex. Should have watched it. Missed out on a chance, dragon. A chance you didn't want to take. Why not? Oh. Expected better of you. I can't find something that is short enough. We could pick a Stephen King novel, to be honest. It's an unpublished bit where God declares the end and humanity collectively decides to fight God. We could pick a... Stephen King book. I've reached into a... Well, the vote will be in Discord. I will ping people for it. You didn't want to go for... She was difficult and you didn't want to... Oh, no, yeah, I know. If it's just... If they're difficult, never mind. Like, nah. Ah, this has the pages on it. Trying to see what I want to add. Trying to find thingy thing. All I keep seeing is all my stuff from Miss Mantle Chronicles, and now I just want to read Miss Mantle Chronicles again. You do appreciate that you like me, but it sucks if it's one-sided. Diary of a Wimpy Kid? Nah. Well, difficult in the sense of she liked me. I didn't really like her, and she was very attached, and having a fling would have made it weird. Yeah. Understandable. Come on. Well, you know what? I've never read Aragon. So I did think about it, because I've never read it. Oh, the fucking Traveling Pants. Yeah, the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. That's a movie as well now. You have the 4 Aragon books? I do not want to read Lord of the Flies for the 1000th time because every English class that I went into in school wanted to do their book topic on Lord of the fucking Flies. Fuck off. I hate that book. It's awful. Alright, well, would you guys want to put Aragon in there as a vote? It is a bit longer. Hi, Alex. Happy book day. Alex, help us pick. We're going to do the vote. There'll be 4 books because apparently I didn't learn anything from last time. So the vote will be between Halo: The Fall of Reach, The Witcher 1, World War Z, An Oral History, and then whatever other one. Fuck it. If we do Aragon, might as well do Beowulf. Basically, the options is we're picking voting options for now, and then in Discord I'm gonna put in a poll and ping people about it again. I need a way to give people like a book roll to do book club. By the way, everybody, this is your no, Witcher 1 is Blood of Elves. By the way, everyone, this is for book club, so we have to read this throughout the entirety of March and then talk about it again. But I'm not very good at running a book club. I may actually open a thing on Fable. We could, right, well, if we can do one, if we do Aragon, we can put Beowulf in for the vote next month. Do. If you do Beowulf, you demand Arthurian tales. Oh god. Why not add Romance of the Three Kingdoms as an option? Because it's massive. I want something people have the chance to read in a month. Okay, so the options that we are going to have so far. The Aragon books are pretty thick too. Oh shit, yeah. Well, could you think that that Aragorn would be, or should we come back and put up the Percy Jackson book in? You know what, Kai? There's a bookshop near me that has some real treasures in it as well. And they're keeping back and holding. They're going to be looking out for anything with Jenny Wirtz in it. So I'm very excited because I love Jenny Wirtz's writing. But it's been not that long ago since I. How about Catcher in the Rye? Let's put some controversy. I don't want to read Catcher in the Rye again. Oh my god, I hated that book too. And I picked it for my book project because I didn't want to read Lord of the fucking Flies for the 100th fucking time. Okay, yeah, they are pretty thick. I've read Artemis Fowl, but I'm okay with reading Artemis Fowl again because I would be pretty happy with it. If it gets more people into the series. But then again, people say I should read Percy Jackson. You get one more book to add to this vote. So yeah, you're gonna have to choose between Aragon or Beowulf. This is called a choice. This is just you get to put things forth and say, hey, this is a book you can read. Fowl is messing with Percy Jackson. You take that back. No, I haven't read Percy Jackson. I know it's a crime at this day and age. I really liked Artemis Fowl. Oh my god, can I learn how to speak? Jeez. What? Everyone and their fucking mom has read Harry Potter. I'm with Guy. Fucking what's a Harry Potter? No, oh god. Yeah, every mother's book club talks about Harry Potter. You never finished it? The books were better than the movies. Like, just legit. We could read one of Ray's books. Pretty sure none of us have read those. At this rate, I'm gonna pick one of his books. Maze Runner? I've never read Maze Runner. Isn't Maze Runner just like another version of the Hunger Games? But with a maze? I mean, obviously, there's more to it than that. Otherwise, they wouldn't have made a movie. Pretty sure Maze Runner came out first. Oh, in book-wise, I think yes. But in movie-wise, no. Safe zone in the middle. Danger zone in the maze. Yes. And they are trying to flee. Not like maze is bad. Do not be in maze. Someone to leave the maze, someone to stay in the maze. Everything is about the maze. Tron is nice. I've never read Tron either. Or watched it. Which is really funny because for one of my art projects, my teacher asked, did you get inspired by Tron? And I went, no. This came out of my brain. She went, oh, this is very much like Tron. I went, oh, well. Thank you. I had a limbo of the internet. Anyone name the book where a city gets nuked and criminals go back to the radiation hot zone for a way to do something you can't remember? I don't know. I don't. I've never read Ready Player One, and I never read Armada either. I've not heard. I've heard some ups and downs about Ready Player One, and apparently the sequel was fucking god-awful. What's on the list so far? So, we've got Halo, The Fall of Reach, the first Witcher book, and then World War Z. So you get one more to add to this. And this doesn't guarantee that, like, you know, this does, like, whatever you add doesn't, there's no guarantee that it wins. It can always be voted for again. I may have to add a point suggestion now to... You wonder if there's a Monster Hunter book? You're like, get her in the mood for Monster Hunting. Move ones with sequels to the bottom of the list. I think they all have sequels. Other than World War Z, technically. Well, it's okay because there's a Ready Player 2 and it's apparently really bad. Okay, right. Let's explore. Right, tell me. I've not watched the movie and I've not read the book, but I just didn't hear good things either way. So, hey. Bum 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 bum. I'm trying to find what other book clubs. Do. Help me out. Aha. Oh, man. We could just go with the Arthur's book. Ender's Game? I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm fine with it if you want to. I would just suggest if anyone doesn't want to be spoiled by Ready Player One, now's your cue to turn off the stream. But I don't mind being spoiled because I don't really intend to read or watch it. Trying to look at this. How long is Ender's Game? They made the character Finn in the movies for some reason. He was chubby in the books, and there was a phase where he became overweight after becoming popular and getting some high-end VR chair and laying in it the whole day. Yeah, that like to completely change a character's characteristics is a bit fucking weird. Okay, it's got 324 pages, Ender's Game, so it's on par with everything else. His friends started to hate him because he became full of himself. Just saw the movie and was annoyed by those. At least the modern references, the old ones made sense in the context of the story. You just hate Ready Player One because they literally only like the movie because they threw a bunch of references in. What's the one with the cannibalistic moving cities again? That just sounds like Arknights. Mad Max? I've not read Mad Max either. Mortal Engines. What's Mortal Engines? Do, do. Basically Arknights. Cities on tanks, huge tanks. Oh, so it is Arknights. So young adult science fiction author, but Philip Reeve. Oh, it's a British author. It's a B grade movie, fair enough. Well, we ain't watching the movie. We're reading the book. All right, I've decided. I've read a little bit of the blurb of Mortal Engines. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Okay, our decision has now been final. Excuse me while I just gavel. Court of law. Our four books for this month have been since now chosen. We shall now create a poll in the Discord. I'll do the Discord poll again when we get more people that want to read. Do you guys want me to make a book club role? I'd have to find a way for it. I'd have to get a bot so that you guys could just take the role yourself. But do you want like a... I vote a motion to decide that Abby does not in fact have a gavel. No, but I do have pins and I have needles and I have a knife. I have my... It's what judges have. Order in court! Order in court! Put a gavel in your throat. You know what? Where's my throne? Where's my throne? I want a gavel. Throne. Right, throne. I need my throne. Where's my throne? I'm putting a gavel on it. If someone buys me a gavel, please, that'd be great. Where are you? Wish list. Add gift. There's a mudkip in there. Sure. Gavel. When I asked for gavel, this is not what I meant. Oh my god, there's a costume! Right. I've added it. There's an outfit. There's an outfit. Oh. Well, if instead of reading books we read Ace Attorney, I will play Ace Attorney at some point. It'll happen. I need to put this on my throne. Okay. Sure. Product link. Product link. There you go. It is. Heck. What we dropped? Ugh. It's on the wish list. I don't know why I want this, but apparently it's there. You said I wanted it, therefore, you know, I must have it. I don't have a thing to thing my throne. Here. Fine, there you go. Look at it. Don't buy me shit unless you really want to. A bunch of things are unavailable. You can see the two-piece judge costume. I would honestly have it. Oh. Right. Okay. I'll add a poll. But in future, do you guys want a book club roll? One 2-star rating because it was not delivered in excellent new condition. Oh, what a surprise. Right, what were the choices again? Right, Halo, The Fall of Reach. I don't know, I think Halo might do really well. For a Halo. Then we have and still waiting for excellent new condition. Oh god. You're still waiting? There's a small keychain for half the price. Oh, look at that. Right, we'll add that too. There we go. There we go. I've added that as well. Have fun. I do have Ace Attorney. I think you gave me one of them. You have Ace Attorney. It came free with your Quatchy. I have Path of Exile too. It came free with my Quatchy. I have Elden Ring. It came free with my Quatchy. I have Monster Hunter Wilds. It came free with my Quatchy. I don't know how much money Quatchy has spent on me, but you tried to give it to me first. And you couldn't. I have Plague's Tale, yes. I do. An oral history of the zombie war. I do. And then the last one is Mortal Engines. Everything comes free with your Quatchy. I've noticed. We do. We do need to do. Right, I'm gonna give you 3 days to look at this. There we go. You now have been pinged. There is now an ability to vote on what you want for the March read. You got 3 days. And I will ping it again before it goes. Still waiting on the day we can do dramatic readings. We will do it at some point. We have Quachi Pass and never noticed. Give me a sec. It's like a quick vote. Vote now. This gives me time to finish 2 books. Free myself up. I'm gonna have to finish Tears of the Wolf and I will finish Empire of the Vampire in that time, but Tears of the Wolf is something I gotta finish in that time. Honestly, if you like vampire stories and you want a really good, like, we're joking and talking about Twilight and how shit it is, right? If you want something that's gonna redeem you and feel good, apparently I've called Mortal Engines Enginins. If you want something good with vampires, like actual good vampire stuff, Empire of the Vampire. Read it. It is amazing. Look at that. 2 votes now for World War Z. I wonder who those 2 people are. Need to do a WOD campaign? I need to do lots of things. I don't have time to do lots of things. Yeah, I suppose I should try it too. Though I don't know why, but I'm thinking of all the dark. You voted for the Silmarillion. Ah, yes, we just read the Silmarillion in this day and age. Why not? Well, vampires, werewolves, or hunters, or mages. I mean, probably vampires are mages. That's usually where I like to go with things like that. But yeah, you know what's really funny? I bought a werewolf. I bought a werewolf book, funnily enough, from an indie author, and I still haven't read it, but she signed it for me. I'll need to find it because it's in one of the bags. It's a book somewhere. And it's a little book. It's very slight, and I should probably read it. She has other ones as well, but those wolf series kind of intrigued me. But I think there's werewolves in it. Oh my god. Oh no, it's getting close to Abby bedtime. I like books. I read them Pharmaturgy. Yeah. Well, we'll see. Alright, realistically, would we want to do a book club, like, app? So, because I have a Fable account, so I could make a club on there. And we do things in the future there. Or do we continue it in Discord and I give people a role? Or do you think is there any need for a role? Fable is an app. You can get it on PC as well, but it's an app on your phone. And you can track your reading process. You can see other people's posts. You can make it's like a social media for books, almost. But there you have clubs. So I'm part of Spaced Out Wizardly Reads Club. But I'm not actually taking part in the book club for the read for this time. They're reading Troll Mountain. And basically there's like a lobby of like discussions and things like that, and then there's a place which for like you can write about each chapter and it'll block it out, And then you have like a reflection bit of where you can post your rating. And it gives you more flexibility for the ratings rather than Goodreads. How big's the app? Let me have a look. How do I tell how much space this takes? 494 meg used in internal storage is what my phone says. What I'll do is I'll link it. I should double check. I don't have anything in here that's kind of weird, do I? No, I don't. Okay. I'll put it in the books thing so you can take a look at it. Because then I can also open it. Because you can open it on the PC, you just don't have as much access to as much. What is this? General Chunga. Oh, for God's sake. But yeah, so you can see like what I've read. Yeah. No, I understood. But yeah, you could see what I've read. You can look at my lists. So you can see what I'm reading, what I finished, what I didn't finish, the clubs that I'm a part of, the reviews I've posted, my posts, which apparently is very little. It's a Discord link. It's fine. So yeah. It's fun. You can see what kind of you can see the YouTuber that I follow. I do follow another one that is really into Stephen King. But I don't know if he has a book club, and I'm like, if I follow more book clubs, I'm gonna have a problem. And there's potentially book club at the local store that I'm at as well. And I'm like, oh god, so many book clubs. Oh, interesting. Mortal Engines and World War Z are tied right now. Interesting. Interesting. That's not what I thought would be the situation, but alas, here we are. But yeah, I also read, oh, what was it called? At the very beginning of February. Silence is Silver. It's a little novella. And it was honestly pretty good. I liked it. I want to try and probably read that series as well now. But I'm obsessed with reading Jenny Wirtz first. So she's kind of got some of a thing. But yeah. I like it. It's a little more flexible than Goodreads. For like if you like doing the tracking thing, I get a lot of enjoyment out of it because then it keeps me, it's like it keeps me reading because sometimes I forget to read. And if you missed a day and said, oh, but I read on this day, you can go back and fix it and say, well, I actually read on this day, so, you know, fuck you. So yeah, there's a lot of things you can do. Account settings, actually. You can actually like buy books here, but I haven't done that, and I don't want to. Realistically, but the phone app is better. Like, I would say that the phone app is better. Like, it has support for... It has support on PC, but it's just using it on your phone's better, realistically. It just is. Hola, Pinto. Sup, bitch? Have you done what you're drinking for today? Did the boys get all jolly? You come in as right as I end the stream. I want to end the stream though, so I mean, Yes, it is working. Funnily enough. Don't I look lovely? Don't my tails seem nice and fluttery? You were expecting a high bye. I'm giving you the presence of giving you some dignifying you. Ah! Oh god! We have been followed by the second private! Rather than my first privates. Oh dear. Does that mean that are you Vajiji? You join Fable and split screen and followed. Nice. But anyway, thank you very much for the follow, second private. I hope you're doing very well. Reporting in from Malaysia. Oh my god. You roll with the bit. I love it. Oh god, jump scare by alert, huh? Ah! It is me just getting it's a sound of me being jump scared. Ray was about to rage you might as well keep streaming. God. Starship launches at 11:30. Oh, I might actually be awake for this one. God. I can only snooze these ads for so long, though. So, I mean, I'm probably going to end for today. Pokemon Platinum stream. Fine. I will stand up and do the stretch. Hold on. Yes, it would have been awkward. If you end, you don't get any hand cam. It's because I really want this new, this really nice hand cam that has, so it has, like, it's a much better video camera. With a light in it and everything. I've been duckied. 20 minutes. Why do I need to be give 20 minutes? Why? Why do I have to be live for 20 minutes? Could someone just throw lots of emotes at me? I want to see how it is. You're gonna add all your books to Fable when you have the time? It's fun. I like seeing it, because you know what? You get to see it at the end of it, and it's like, oh, look at that. I read and accomplished so much. Yay! Oh no, Jack's gonna send lots of emotes. Yeah, let's stress test the internet a little bit. You asked for this? I sure did. We're stress testing the internet. Oh good god. I'm giving a free pass for like 2 minutes to emote spam. You may do it. Twitch said no. My OBS is fine. Emotes! Dorito! Is that a free run in my head? Oh my god. Wee! Oh no, there's jack balls. V. Oh, Dorito. Nom 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 nom. Eaty eaty. Oh god. Who's putting plants on my head? Badoo. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Stop. Stop. That's enough. I think we're stress testing. Well, I think it's... Has it held up well? Has it held up well? It's my 60 FPS all and 6K bitrate all in its glory. I mean, fair enough. When I play a game, I'll have to see how it goes. Your message was not sent because you were sending messages too quickly. I don't know. It was too focused on spamming emotes. No issues. Yay! Well, next is to play a game with it and see, you know, if OBS likes it. Because before, I couldn't even do this on 60 FPS, so... Oh, look, it's Rune. What did I just fucking say? So why am I waiting 20 minutes? Ow! Cunt. Ow! Why am I waiting? The dancing dragon gets green screened. Yeah, it does.
Cheese.
Books. Oh, if you do, you Kofi. Ow. I just have to wait 20 minutes for you to Kofi. Well, then we're gonna have to sit for the ad break. I can't just miss it for that long. Why are you guys abusing me?
By far the most advanced scam I've ever encountered.
I know. I'm being scammed in my own stream. The things I do for cash. Poor.
Oh no. Anyway.
Yeah. That's my reaction to most people's pain as well. But yeah, I suppose if people want a romance book, Tears of the Wolf is actually alright because it's kind of like romance and fantasy. It's got Vikings in it. Oh! Why? I'm just... It is abuse. I have been abused. I've been abused-y. Don't like abuse. Tears of the Wolf just sounds like the Twilight for people who refuse to read Twilight. No, don't say that. This is unlike Twilight. This is actually good. It's not set in it's not set in the time that Twilight is either. It's set in a completely like fantasy land.
A cup of tea from Dingus Bingus the Mingus Dingus.
A cup of tea! Yay! Aw, thank you so much. You know, Mingus Dingus. It doesn't read the message? No! Why? From Dingus Bingus the Mingus Dingus. But I set it to. Why does it not read the message? I set it to do it. A cup of coffee from General Chungus. Oh no.
Minge 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 minge.
Minge. Hi Atsui. I hope you have a good day too. Lots of heart. Yeah. Atsui is adorable. Minge, 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 minge. Mingy, mingy, minge. Mingy, mingy, minge. Mingy, mingy, minge, 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 minge. Minge. Minge, 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 minge. You want to stream? Oh fuck, that means I gotta get fucking cracking. Please can you help? That means I gotta get to work. What is Minge? Jack and me. We are Minge. Oh my god, you don't just come straight out with it. Actually, funnily enough, on the, I think it's the 29th of March, I am going to be taking part in a VTuber pub quiz stream. I have absolutely no idea what it is. But I was given the rules today, and I'm really... Your name is censored? Why? Why is your name censored? Is Kofi being a cunt? I have no idea what it's doing. Ah, gives me £6. Here, I can help you here. I can send you a public message of thank you, Minge. Quachi means a hairy pussy.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Mingy, mingy, minge. Mingy, mingy, minge. Mingy, mingy, minge, 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 minge. What is happening? What are you guys doing? There's magic at afoot here. Why did Jack change his name? Yeah, Jack. Why do you change your name? It's because he doesn't. No, it's because he doesn't crash at Sui. He doesn't crash. The anti-docs. Right, when the ads start, I'm gonna... Okay. Alright, I'm gonna look at Kofi's settings. Give me a second. Thank you, battery. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, settings. No, where would I go? Oh, okay. Alright, well hold on. Let's see. Stream alerts.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Wait, why are we telling me to make... I will make the overlays. I will make the overlays. I'm trying to fix a setting. Hold on. Okay. I don't know how to fix the whole message thing. I'm very confused. I've turned it on. I've turned it on. It's been on, but I don't know why it doesn't do the thing. I'm a bit sad. I wanted text to speech. I wanted people to be able to say things with their donations. Ah! Do we need to schedule like an hour to blast out the overlays? We may actually need to do that. Thank you, Steven, for the ducky. We like the ducky. We may actually need to like take an hour at some point. I can spare some time on Saturday probably to do stuff. If you're not like Saturday evening, I'm not doing anything. So that way, if you do want to go out like riding with your dad, you can. Don't think I have any plans. Oh, your dad's on holiday. Okay. Freezing. Those commands are from Mix It Up. They're not my actual commands. 3 years, 9 months, and 6 days. Good fucking God. I don't have any quotes. Why would you want my quotes? 4 months and 7 days. Ah, bless little Steven. Why does every bot hate Dragon? Xbox game. Game, just chatting. Better not tell you now. Oh my God! Funnily enough, me and Nat were having a conversation about photos today. Oh, yes, I remember hating me the last time we checked too. Yeah, I don't know why. It's just such a dick to you. Yeah. You're not shocked. Do you like Dragon? As I see it, yes. It lies! It lies! Dragons and technology don't mix that well, apparently. So, Dragon, if I read this book called A Natural History of Dragons, am I going to find just a picture of you in it? Like, I'm going to open it up and there you are. Will Abby make Jack's overlays? Yes, definitely. See, I keep my word. Posing like one of your French girls? Yes. Alright, well, it's time to read Natural History of Dragons then. I want to see Dragon Master in there. Whee! I want to know. Why do people hate The Witcher? Abby, Eurotruck Convoy collab with Open Convoy for viewers. Yeah, I could probably do that. I have the internet to actually do it now, probably. This is just a porn game. Wait, is it? Oh, site can't be reached. Sad. Well, I mean, it's me, so I mean, it makes sense. Collisions on. Oh no. Oh God, what the chaos. What the fuck is that? Why, Steven? Why would you spend 50 bits for that? Twitch is scamming you. Why does it look like a ball sack? No! No! Oh, everything's... Steven, spend your money elsewhere. There's better ways to do it. Oh my God. We've got into the weird part. Now that Jack's here, you know, we have to do the... Ooh, thanks, Stripe. Oh God. Why are you in a baby outfit? Steven. There are better uses like buying her a gavel. Yeah, you could go to my throne and buy me... Right, hold on. Jack, you weren't here for this. I will post my throne link to show you the best thing that I added to my wish list. right? So I added it's a judge costume with a gavel. Look at it. It's a it's a judge outfit with a gavel. I want to become the old man for 9 quid. I can become a judge. I'll have a gavel. I'm gonna crochet myself some fox ears, like a headband of a headband for fox ears for myself, and then put that on. Don't know if Nat's into that kind of roleplay, but he's gonna have to be better, B. Oh, this feels unavailable anymore. Someone please give me the mudkip. I beg of you. Buy me my Pokemon plushies. Steve! Why is it a giant ass emote? Subtotal 10 quid. Ooh. Ooh. Well, you know. Someone else can. This is for people with spare cash and want me to do weird shit on stream. I don't know how I would, if it was only £10, I'd buy it. Oh, no. I think Brian's... Yeah, 4 things are unavailable. I have not updated this very much. I don't know. I think people can buy me anything, though. That's really stupid because I put them for .co.uk, but the way that Chrome works is they're for scammed. There may be even but Brian may have also just hated that. I don't know.
Is it 20 or 30 minch 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 minch?
I think we've got the answer.
Minch 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 minch.
I'm just gonna have you buy me, like, fuel my Magic the Gathering thing. Oh, does it say it under? Does it? Oh, I don't know. I'm not very good at this.
Test play.
Oh, it is. It's under 20. It must be 10, but I think Brian just didn't like what Steven did. Or is it 10?
By far the most advanced scam I've ever encountered.
Get fucked! That's what you get. It's okay. Oh, fair enough, yeah. Well, now we know the limit. So now you know when is the best. I'm having a big trouble of getting words out today. Like, more so than normal. Like, where, when, oh.
Dingle dongle dingle dongle dingle dongle
Dingle dongle dingle dongle dingle dongle dingle dongle dingle dongle dingle dongle dingle dongle dingle dongle
dingle dongle ding.
I think he's getting tired. Dingle dongle ding? Did he say dingle dongle ding rather than dingle dongle dingle? What an idiot. I do like my dingle dongles. Remember the song about My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. Oh, won't you touch my ding-a-ling-a-ling?
The wheels on the bus go round,
Round
and
and
round,
round,
round and
then
round,
round.
round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round all through the town. The motor on the bus goes vroom, 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 vroom.
I'm not
the
sure
motor
this
on
is
the bus
how
goes vroom, vroom, vroom all
this
through
song
the town.
goes.
The doors on the bus go open and close, open and close, open
Oh.
and close. The doors on the bus go open and close all through the town.
All through the town. American copy paste cringe. Oh no. Yeah, that's what probably confused me. It was said motor, and I'm like, ooh, it's a V8 motor. I like my V8 motor. Not motor, motor. We don't say pronounced T's in this house. My V8 motor. V8 motor, baby. It's a V8 motor. Woohoo! Yeehaw! It's just offending Americans everywhere. Bear mower.
I like my V8 moto, baby. You hoo yee-haw.
Yoo-hoo, yee-haw. Yee-haw. Yoo-hoo. Well, I think it is. You know what is coming? Oh no.
You hoo yee haw, 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 you hoo yee haw.
Thank you. Play this, then I can raid? Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, he's still going? Oh, it's his. Oh, it's this guy's turn. It sound good. Everyone does it differently.
E-haw-R-E, it sounds good.
Okay, well, she's off now. And a down 0.6 liter V8 motor, baby. Woohoo! You had a single one. Yeah, bro, it's Cletus. Right, we're gonna raid somebody now. Oh, God.
Marviate more goes gagur meown meown brum brum woosta too 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 too.
Guta tutu? Also, I think the follow just got absolutely missed, but oh no, it appeared now. Thank you very much, Trash Panda 499 for the follow. Welcome to the Zango Tea House. Goodness gracious me, I forgot what my own shop was. My own cafe.
Thank you, Trash Panda, for Z follow.
Thank you, Stephen. We're going to raid, but for all the new people that did end up coming in today, we've got a Discord. Chaos Go Bear. We've got a Discord. I will probably be back on. Oh my god.
Trash Panda, run while you still can.
where you can vote on the March's book if you want to be part of the book club, because the point of this was to talk about books. Chaos.
We are going to raid, so goodbye, Evrington.
God, these people, I swear. Ow! Thank you so much for that. Ow! Why? Ow! You done? Are you done? Whoopsie's finger slipped. Uh-huh. Sure. I believe you. Poor Tim's. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's easily done. Times words are hard. I know words are hard. I struggle saying them anytime. No, don't tell Trash Panda to run while they still can. like new people. Hello, everyone. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. But yes, I shall be back on Saturday. If I'm gonna double test to see how everything behaves. So if everything works out well, we will play Monster Hunter. If it doesn't work out well, we'll play Pokemon. But I should be here. I should be here in the afternoon of Saturday. Saturday afternoon. See, Jack, there was something that I needed to do. It's called stream. I forgot. Well, we can talk afterwards. It's fine. Or we can do your stuff on stream. Why not? We could do that too. Content, baby. Why not? Let's collab and do your stuff on stream. Yeah. Okay. Right. Read the target. We need a raid message? Right. Okay, in the spirit of this. Too many books and emotes raid. And you can infill with it with whatever you like. Should probably put in some more emotes. Hold on. There we go. That is our raid message. I'm gonna go raid Aran. He's playing Raft. So you can look at someone be on the water. On the water and water, 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 and water, 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 Sometimes I wonder. Yes, why don't you fart? Just see what you can do. Fart all you want, fart all you like. Fart in the park. And you can fart in the mart. Okay, anyway. Well, I will be back on Saturday. With whatever I do.
Fart.
Well said. I think we should end right there. That there is nothing... Yes. Well said. Right, bye. Go have fun. See ya. I love you all. Bye.